Hello, friends. I wanted to hop on here for just a minute. If you've known me very long, you know that I love sheep. I have about 65 Christmas ornaments on my tree that are sheep doing various things. I have a poster that hangs on a wall in one of my rooms, and I don't know if you'll be able to see it. I've got to get it just right, maybe not. Um, that's it. It's a poster and it's got sheep that are preachers, it's got sheep that are streetwalkers, it's got sheep that it's just got everything under the sun that you can think of about sheep. And the scripture that is underneath that picture is all we like sheep have gone astray, and we have turned one to his own way. A dear friend of mine, Judy Craig, taught a Bible study in my home. I think it was in the 80s, and it was on the 23rd Psalm. Well, I'd always read the scriptures where it calls us sheep, and there's so much about sheep, but I never thought a whole lot about it until she taught that study. And we did a deep dive about sheep because that's what he calls us, his sheep, the sheep of his pastures. Well, in that deep dive, I found a book called All We Like Sheep. I don't know if it's still in print, and it's the one I got the poster from, I got cards from, and I won't try to read you the book because it's too long. And it's by Mary Ann Peeples, I believe. Mary Glynn Peeples, Peeples. And I don't know if it's still in print, but I just loved it because we're all like sheep. And here's a few things about sheep. Sheep need full-time supervision. That's why they have a shepherd. Sheep need full-time supervision because they are not trainable. You'll never see one in a circus because they can't learn tricks. Sheep need full-time supervision because they're afraid to drink from running water. That's why he leads them beside still waters. Sheep need full-time supervision because they are led, not driven. And they can be led astray pretty easily. Sheep need full-time supervision because when they are on their backs, they cannot right themselves. They need help. Sheep need full-time supervision because they are not burden-bearing animals. Sheep need full-time supervision because they must be sheared at the right time in the right season. Oh, sheep need full-time supervision because their vision is impaired when they're not sheared. Sheep need full-time supervision because they are defenseless. And sheep need full-time supervision because they need his daily touch. Doesn't that describe us? All we, like sheep, have gone astray. We have turned every one to his own way, and the Lord hath laid on him the iniquity of us all. Because we're sheep and we cannot be trained very well, God sent his son to die on the cross for us. And he did what needed to be done. He became the sacrifice whose blood would flow down through the ages to save you and me because we need full-time supervision and we aren't trainable. This little book is full of pictures of the shepherd and the sheep, and I just love it. And it says sheep are not physically able to carry heavy loads. You will never see one hitched to a wagon or carrying a load on its back. How often do we try to carry the load on our back? And that's the truth of it. We aren't meant to carry heavy loads, and we try, and it breaks us. I know that from experience. And one more thing, if you haven't looked or seen it, there's a news article about these sheep in a pen in China. This has been in November. Got started following each other, and for 3 weeks, this big pen of sheep went in a circle. There's a lot on the internet about it. It's just a huge circle of sheep just following each other, round and round and round, not getting anywhere, but they were following each other. And so that kind of says a lot because there is a herd mentality And so, anyway, I just wanted to share a little bit about why I love sheep so. And I'll be doing a recording of the next chapter of the book soon. And I hope everything's going well for you guys out there. And remember, I'm not a professional. I'm not editing this. I'm just a grandma who wants to help you on your path if you're someone that's having a hard time. Blessings on you. Bye bye.